Hi, I'm Sue Jones, founder of Thoughts Become Things. I'm really excited to be talking to you today about business evolution, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my small presentation. My passion is successfully taking businesses through the evolutionary transition process. But first of all, I want to take you through what that process looks like. So the version of business size I'm using here is the EU version. First business stage is the startup or micro business, less than 10 employed staff. The owner is working in the business, actively involved in the day-to-day activities. And if you're in this space, you are generally making it up as you go along, learning as you go regarding systems and processes. And as entrepreneurs, we all go through this phase. Everyone tends to work together and communication is open. Tends to have a family feel to it, and there is normally lots of energy to it, lots of passion. However, you can't sustain that energy if you want to grow the business. A small size business is less than 50 employed staff. This is where the first stage of the transition should occur. Starting to set a path for growth and identifying people who can come along with you on that journey, but also identifying people who may not be right for the business in the future. And quite often at this stage, lots of conversations are had about those people who may not be right for the future. And it's so important to have those conversations now at this stage. And if you grow into a small business from a micro business without having clear systems, processes, and accountabilities in place, it can be painful and a tiresome process. You aren't able to step away from the business as you are juggling too many plates. Quite often, there is limited accountability for people working for you, and it feels exhausting. Sometimes, dare I say it, you're not willing to let go of control. You've worked hard to build a business, as it is an extension of you, and you don't want it all to be in vain, so you keep a tight hold of the reins. Does that ring any bells at all? And is it exhausting? Do you want to feel in control without being in control? And finally, a medium business, less than 250 employed staff. If you want your business to be sustainable and operate without you, you need a senior leadership team in place who have accountability and take ownership for their departments and the staff that are working in their departments. A coaching culture creates a sustainable way for you to grow whilst also increasing the strength of the organisation. So what will a coaching culture do for your business? Research shows that the return on investment, and it's so important to have a return on investment, on implementing a coaching culture is both tangible and intangible. On the tangible side, it increases productivity, profitability, and organisational strength. But on the intangible, it increases collaboration between teams as communication is improved. People understand their goals and objectives. It also creates autonomy. When people are given the structure to be accountable for themselves and creativity is encouraged, increases engagement, which means retention is increased. So that's all good for business. So the results, there you have it in a nutshell. By implementing a coaching culture, you will have a happy, healthy, and sustainable business. Happy because you will have engaged and motivated workforce, healthy because your profitability and productivity will increase, and sustainable because you will have created a structure that allows you to grow. I hope this has given you some food for thought about what a coaching culture can do for your business. But if you do have any questions at all, please do send me an email or give me a call on the details on this presentation. Wishing you all an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are, and I hope to speak to you soon. Thank you again for listening.